so my background has changed again. It probably will change in the next few videos because I'm trying to decide what I want, but ignore it. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing a very exciting video, I think. Anyway, today I'm basically going to be telling you everything you need to do your own gel nails at home. Here's mine. I did them last night. Ignore it. This one looks like so crooked. It's not. It's actually my like nail is crooked, so that's why it looks like that. These are the ones I did last night. So yeah, so if you want to see everything you need to do your own gel nails at home, so the first thing you obviously need if you are wanting to do gel nails is a lamp. So this is my lamp. This is an LED and a UV lamp, so I can use LED gel or UV gel in this. Now obviously I've had it for the last 2 years. The settings have kind of rubbed off, but I know if I click this twice it's on LED, and if I click it once it's on UV, and then this goes 10 seconds, 30 seconds, and then 1 minute. This lamp was, I remember seeing on the box, it was like €90. It was either 85 or €90. I don't know where it was bought, but I do know that was the price of it. Now, I was just on Amazon before this video. You can literally get them for €30. Now, obviously, I don't know how good they are, how good they work, whether they do LED and UV, but I do know you can definitely get them for cheaper, and I have seen people on YouTube who have got them off Amazon and off the likes of Wish and all, and they say they work great. The next thing I'm just going to jump into is just because obviously I won't be doing nails as a career, but I have these anyway because I thought I would be doing it as a career, so it's just handy to show just in case anyone is watching this that will be taking nails as a career. I got this. It's obviously from the manicure company. As you can see, it's just like a little silicone thing that you can put down. This I think was about €15 on their website. It's just handy just to have on your desk and keep your lamp on it. And bought me this, and it was off Wish. It's basically just a little hand rest, so like what I used to, well actually I didn't have this when I actually used to take people for nails, but like what I would have done is I would have had this down on the table and just had this on top of it. So yeah, I just said I'd show you that just in case anyone is looking for anything like this. It's off Wish. It will take about 3 years to come, but I think it was like €2 or something, and it is good quality, and it's big. Like, along with like a makeup artist, being a nail technician, you obviously have to be so unbelievably sanitary as well. Like, so the next thing I'm going to show you is basically kind of all the like, you know, stuff, like all the liquids, all the like stuff like that you need to use to be like, make sure you are clean, make sure you're prepping your nail, everything like that. These two things are from the manicure company. This is the Pro Prep and Wipe, and this is the Gel Off Solution. Basically, this Gel Off Solution it's not pure acetone. Now when I was doing gels, I found that like pure acetone was probably the best thing to use when you were taking off gel nails or like gel polish or anything. I definitely do recommend getting a bottle of acetone, but this is handy as well. This is basically a gel off solution. This is not pure acetone, but there is a percentage of acetone in it. I think like 20% of it's acetone. It just says gel off solution is an acetone based soak off liquid for easy and fast removal of gel polish, acrylics and other semi-permanent nail attachments. So basically gel nails, acrylics, gel polish, anything like that. Shellac I think as well, it'll take off. Yeah, so this is really handy to have for taking off your nails. Obviously, even if you're doing your nails at home, you definitely need something like this. Don't be pulling your gel nails off. I used to do it all the time because I thought it's only me, like it doesn't matter. And there was a period there where I had to stop wearing gel nails because like literally in school we weren't allowed to wear them, but for the whole of the first lockdown I always had nails on. Coming out of the first lockdown I always had nails on, but the past month I actually haven't. This is like, well, it's my second. I put gel nails on a few days ago, but I changed them to this colour. But this is like basically my first set of gel nails that I've worn in about a month because my nails had just got so thin and brittle and they were breaking all the time because I wasn't taking them off properly. And next is this, what I said, the Pro Prep it comes in like this little bottle that you can buy it in, and then you basically just buy the big refill. So I have both of them, so this is just what the little bottle looks like with this in it, and you just refill it with this stuff. It says designed to remove oil and dirt from the nail plate to ensure a clean surface for proper adhesion. So but this you basically just clean your nails with after you've removed your cuticle, and you know, you've kind of removed all that dead skin off the nails. You prep your nail with this. Next thing I have then is this. It says the brand on it is Salon System. I don't know if this was bought in Salon Services or it was bought in Gamefords, I don't know, but this is just nail and file antiseptic spray. Now as you can see, I literally have barely any of it left, but this is really good for cleaning your nail files. Now if you're doing anyone else's nails, please do not reuse a file on someone that you've already used. Like, dispose of your files. Nail files are not that expensive. You can, I have, oh my god, I have so many nail files from, like, I've OPI, I have the manicure company, I have some that I got off Amazon, and honestly, like, especially the ones on Amazon, they were so cheap and they're still so good. So honestly, do not be using your nail files on other people. But this stuff is so handy for if you're just doing your nails on yourself and you want to give your files clean, because obviously you can reuse nail files on yourself. So these are just handy, just give them a little wash, like, you know, give them a little clean. So the next kind of cleaning product is this. This is a bottle of rubbing alcohol. It's from Victoria Vane. This is basically just so good for cleaning your products, cleaning down anything. It's basically just really good for using for like cleaning purposes. As you can see, like, I actually haven't used a lot of it because I actually got this after I stopped doing people's, like, I haven't done that many people's nails, but I have done a few people, but like I basically got this after. So like obviously if I'm doing nails on myself, like, I'm not going to be using that much of it. Next cleaning kind of product I have then is just this. Just a hand sanitizer. Whether you are doing nails on yourself or on someone else, you definitely want to use this. You don't want to be putting product on dirty nails or dirty like hands or cuticles or anything like that, because your product just won't adhere properly. And like, I've learned from that in the past where I will just go and put like gel straight on my nails, won't use pro prep, won't use hand sanitizer, and they honestly do not last as long. So definitely making sure your nail is free of any oil, any dirt, anything. Use hand sanitizer just to kind of give it that last bit of a clean. So we've kind of talked about the stuff you need to basically clean and sanitize your nail. So the next thing we're going to talk about is what you kind of need to put on the nail now before putting on gel. This is a little cuticle remover. It's the Molon Pro Cuticle Remover Ultra Fast Gel. This stuff is unbelievable. Basically what it does is you put a tiny bit of it on your nails and you leave it for like a few minutes, but you definitely do have to make sure you wipe all of this off, because the gel will not adhere to your nails if any residue of this is on your nails. So basically put a tiny bit around your cuticle. If you get it up on your skin, that's grand. What this does is this basically softens your cuticle, makes it so much easier to push back, makes it so easy to take the cuticle off, and honestly this is unreal. Next thing I have then is this is the manicure company pH Bond. It's basically a nail dehydrator, and I also had a nail primer. I cannot find it anywhere, but I think it's because I actually knocked it over and the bottle literally spilled everywhere, so I had like none of it left. And the same thing actually happened to this. Like, literally look how little is left in that. So you literally need the tiniest bit of, like I said, it's just nail dehydrator. Even though I don't have the primer anymore, I still use this. And this stuff, oh my god, if you don't have a nail dehydrator and you find that your nails don't stay on as long, definitely invest in one of these. I don't think it was that dear. I think it was like €12, but this honestly makes the biggest difference. Like, I use this on its own now without a primer and my nails still last as long. Next up then is a nail glue. We're just gonna kind of get everything in like the little tiny bottles out of the way. So this is actually from Penny's. This is just a brush on nail glue. Since like obviously this is only just to glue on the nail tips, I don't mind using this from Penny's, and obviously I'm only doing myself, so I don't mind anymore. When I had clients, I did have one of these from the manicure company. I was literally in the very same bottle, except the package, like the sticker on the front obviously said the manicure company. But the only problem with it was I literally had to buy about 4 of them, because literally, you know when you basically are gluing on your thing and you have your bottle open, you know, you take out your thing, you paint on your glue and you put the bottle in like that. With the one thing with this Penny's glue is it does not dry up when the lid is like that, but with the manicure company one is you literally had to close it between every nail you did, or it would literally get stuck on open. It would dry open. So no thanks, nobody wants that in their life. So now we are going to get into the like tools you'll need, like all the files and stuff like that. So like I just keep the tools I use in this little thing. It's literally from Penny's. It's just like an acrylic. It's obviously meant to be a brush holder, but like I just have it for this. And I just have all my files here. Some of them are actually new, they're actually in the packet, but these are all files that I've used on myself. They haven't been used on anyone else. Then I have these two things here. One of these is a gel brush and one of them is actually acrylic brush, because I do have the manicure company acrylic set as well, but I could never really get into that. I only bought it because I thought I was going to be doing it. And I even have all the like little acrylic, the, what are they called? Oh my god, like, you know, the little things you put on and you can build up your own acrylic. I have them too, but this is just what the gel brush looks like. Mine is literally covered in gel. These are so hard to clean, but this is what it looks like. It's very thin. It's a perfect oval little shape. This is the oval 8 brush. This I 100% do recommend. Honestly, this is unreal. This brush is the brush I like to use. This is from Gamefords. This is the Edge 5 flat, and this is what this brush looks like. It's obviously, it's a bit bigger than, I'll compare them now. These are the brushes side by side. I'm so sorry, just so everyone knows, when I actually was doing other people's nails, these were clean. They are not clean because I do not do anyone's nails anymore. I do need to clean them though. It's just what they look like side by side. As you can tell, this one is a lot longer and it's a lot more like rectangular shape, whereas this one has like a curved edge. But yeah, I like using this one a lot more. This was a lot cheaper. It was from Gamefords. I think it was like a £5, to be honest. But yeah, and you don't need a card to buy this because it's only a brush. Next then is just this. This is literally just a daughter tool. I didn't even buy this. My sister had it and she gave it to me. I think she got it in like a nail kit from like Claire's or something. But yeah, it's literally just a dotting tool. I've literally like lost all my tools. I don't know where they all are. But the next few things then are just these like cuticle pushers. This is what these look like. These two came in a set that my mom actually got me, and it came in this lovely black case, and it had like literally every single nail tool you can think of. I had a cuticle clippers, everything. I cannot find my cuticle clippers anywhere, and when I first started nails I literally had about 5 of them, and now I can't find any of them, but it's okay because it doesn't really matter. But these are what these look like. These are literally just for pushing back your cuticles. This is just what a rubber cuticle tool looks like, because I know these are more favorable to some people because they cause less damage and friction than the metal ones, but they honestly do not work as well as the metal ones. Then I have this is just like a little, it's actually a little kabuki brush. Oh my god, look at all the dust coming out of that. But this is what I use as just basically my duster. So like after I've file my nails or anything, I just use this just to get away the dust. There was like big huge massive ones of these, but like I just thought this one was a perfect size, and it even fits right into my little acrylic holder perfectly. But yeah, I got this in Penny's. I actually got this down in Waterford last Christmas, I think it was. I seen it and it was like £1.50 or something. Next then is all my files. These files are actually brand new. They're still in the packet. These are by OPI and they are 100 to 180 grit files, which means one side is obviously more coarse than the other. And then next then, these are all the files I've used. I have these shaped ones from the manicure company, are just 100 grit files, so like both sides are the same. This is just the shape of them. Different shape files can give you, you know, like some people find these ones a lot easier to use than basically just the straight edge files, because you can kind of get in and around that cuticle like a lot easier without kind of cutting your client or yourself, whoever you're doing nails on. But yeah, these are just 100 grit files. Then I have these ones, which I think are kind of trying to be dupes for the manicure company ones, because they are basically the very same shape. These ones are just from Penny's. I just picked them up. These two are brand new. They're still in the plastic. And then this one I've used, like, it's not very coarse, so like I don't think you'd be doing much filing for this. Because they're not very coarse, they probably would be good, because obviously you have to file your nail before you put gel on it or the gel won't adhere. These probably would be good for doing that, because you'd be less likely to damage your nail. But then at the same time, your nail has to be filed to a certain like coarseness, if you get me, to actually be able to adhere. So I honestly don't know if these work, but I have them anyway. Then I also have these, which are the Manicure Company as well. These are 180 100 grit filed. This one is such an old one. This one can actually be thrown in the bin. I only have one of these straight edge Manicure Company files because these were like literally the first files I had ever gotten, and I literally only have one of them like literally stuffed in the bottom of a bag somewhere, so I just took it out to show you. It's literally going in the bin after. But yeah, these OPI ones I 1000 trillion billion % recommend. These are so good, and these were not expensive at all. I have 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 I have 6 of them here. 5 of them are brand new, and I think this came in like a pack of 12 because I've used so many of these already, and I've used so many of them, and I've thrown so many of them out. So yeah, these are definitely worth the money. The Manicure Company ones are good as well, but I do definitely think if I had to go back and buy some more files, it definitely would be the OPI ones. And are these are your tip cutters. These are what you use to basically cut your tip down. I know a lot of people cut their tips with nail scissors. I know some people use like, you know, like a toenail clippers. Like I know a lot of people use them, but I just find these are what work the best for me. Now this one is from Deals. It's pink, lovely, it does the job. Literally from Deals, was probably 150. This one was from Gamefords, I'm pretty sure. Now the only thing is you can kind of tell, like obviously they look the same. They both have a spring. They literally look the very same apart from the color, but you can kind of tell this one is a bit more sturdy. Like this one has a bit more, you have to push it, like you actually do have to push it, whereas this one is just so flimsy like. But honestly, they both do the job. I both have these 2 years. They haven't broken, nothing. They literally look the exact same. They do the exact same job. So you can literally, I don't know if they're still in Deals, but like this was bought in Deals. So if it was in Deals once, I'm sure it'll be in Deals again.